year's national championship, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
A completion makes it second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Back to throw again. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And the Tigers pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Handoff in a single back formation.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down play coming up. Linebacker shifting around now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He stopped him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Here we go, here we go.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. Touchdown, Clemson, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out immediately, gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoffs.
playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Throw to the left side. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. It's going to be tough for the visitors today.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and 1 from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. On the move now. And he chases him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
They'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Catch made on the out route. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down.
Okay, ready? Here we go.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The pocket breaking down. There's contact on the throw. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
They misfire on 1st down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurrying the throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, That's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. That's caught. It's Lane. The tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
They'll try the ground game here. The Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Receiver makes the grab. And wrap it up after the completion just short of the 1st down mark.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Try and muscle for the 1st down. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Looking to throw here. Bringing pressure. He'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this 1st down, just not able to execute, and now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here, and I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Second and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. There's the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short the first down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. On the run here. Lets it go. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Gain of 16. And that's the first down for the offense.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. First down, looking to throw the ball. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. And one final play before the end of the quarter. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Bucs.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. And now before the kickoff, a timeout has been taken by the receiving team.
Timeout, Clemson.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to advance on the play.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
221 wings. 221 wings.
And the single back takes the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass rush closing in. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Football 7. Football 7. 4.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Solid gain. Moves the ball to a 43.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Short pass. Finds the tight end. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. It's an option look. He'll hand it off. Finding some room at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
And the defense defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. About to yell, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. The quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, Tigers. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel looking like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Back in motion now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid a tough 3rd and long situation. That's reeled in. It's Wolf.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Close to the tight end. And off the deflection, it's caught. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a 1st down.
Boy, great throw and a 1st down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they've had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
1st and 10 now for the offense. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the ground, it's Woods. He shreds the tackle. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun now on third down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Able to convert on third. Sets him up now. First down to the 22. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
So second down after the incompletion. They'll hand it off. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Here comes the 4th down play. Offense in the Wildcat. And the defense on alert. Direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down.
Well, there's nothing better than that. 4th down and 1, hand it off to your back. He's able to get behind that offensive line and pick up the first down for a new set of downs.
And the Volunteers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught near the goal line. And he scores! Touchdown, Tennessee! So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Because they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Point after, not right through.
Clemson, 14.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. Comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down, looking to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Lane. Oh, and he hits it out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Timeout is called. It's on strategy late in this post-game with halftime approaching.
Timeout, Clemson.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. Wide open downfield. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Tennessee, 21, Clemson, 14.
The Tigers will kick this away to get the second half going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. See if they found some solutions at halftime. They tried the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the running play stopped on 1st down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Ball handed off. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. They'll try a pass here. With the catch, it's Wolf. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that 1st down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
The Volunteers will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And then got the returner corralled. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Here's the option play. They'll toss it to the back. He's past the marker and Sunday breaks into the clear at the 10 now. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Clemson.
Love how the quarterback waited until the last possible second to draw the defense in until he pitches it out in the option play. And not only does he get big yards, but they turn it into a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Tennessee's something together in this route. Zero running route. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zero in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Nice grab. It's Wolf. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on...
Going for a big play downfield. Tried to place the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing in the rock.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. And there's the handoff. Breaks free. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The Vols looking to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. The Vols will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
It's an out route. The catch made. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running back grabs it on the screen. They bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
And completion makes it second and short. Testing the right side here. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Intercepted. Picked off by the defense. Oh, he's bringing it back. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense facing 2nd and goal. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. And the defense closes in quickly to stop him short of the goal line.
Good job by his defense. That quarterback doesn't need much room. They did a heck of a job to keep him out of the end zone, and now we got a 4th and goal situation.
Now look at this. They could break the tie with a chip shot. The coach says, we're going for it on 4th down. Drops back to the shotgun, looking for an open man. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the 1st down? He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. That was the coaching staff playbook. So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So 2nd and 10 there as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He flips it to the back across the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets him a few yards closer to the marker. We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadlocked, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the 1st half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the 2nd half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Caught in the flat by the running back. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
It's 2nd down after that completion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Touchdown, Tigers! They jump on top now here in the fourth.
I think this receiver is so much fun to watch because I think he's as good as anybody in college football this year. Great job of the quarterback recognizing an opportunity. He gets him the football and is rewarded with a touchdown.
PAT is up and good. The lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. They trap him and sack him at the 10.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Well, this decision clearly backfires on this offense. Backed up inside their own 10-yard line, and you go for it? I mean, I get being aggressive, but that's just not smart football.
Touchdown, Clemson, as they put 6 more on the board. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He stopped at the 20. He had to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. The sure hands. It's Woods. They bring him down quickly.
Another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
The quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on down.
Well, there were 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris. Down by a couple scores. You have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they got to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
We're going to get the touchdown here, but let's circle back to the start of this drive. This is why good field position is so critical. They start this drive in good field position, and it puts the defense under immediate pressure from the start.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter.
Tennessee, 21.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. They got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Could take it all the way. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Clemson. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for him here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good.
49. Tennessee, 21.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. And he hopes of staying alive in the playoff to end on making a play, scoring and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Quick throw to his receiver. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
Incompletion makes it second down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. But they can make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players in the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Looking to score with a wide receiver handoff here. And the defense not fooled there. They stop him for no gain.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9.
Base 27 jump.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running back has it on a screen now. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out.
Here we go, here we go.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line.
Cookie. On the ready.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Tigers. This passing game is still on fire.
It just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. The ball is picked off. Right into the open. Touchdown, Clemson. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT as good as they continue to pull away even more. They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. They're going to run it. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
At the 20-yard line. First down for the offense.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
And that one is incomplete in the end zone.
Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's caught! Touchdown, Volunteers!
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Coach makes a decision to go for a 2-point conversion.
Here we go.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the kick travels out of bounds. That's a flag, of course, but the onside kick fails. With the clock running down, they're just one kneel down away from the victory. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a